All right, today we're heading deep into the misty highlands of Sri Lanka. We're going to explore the iconic tea trails. And trust me, this is a trip that absolutely belongs on your bucket list. Let's get right into it. Okay, just listen to this for a second. It really just perfectly sets the scene, right? It's not just about what you see. It's about that whole sensory experience. That crisp mountain air, the smell of fresh tea, and yeah, that absolutely unforgettable view. So first up, let's just talk about the sheer visual magic of this place. I mean, it's a landscape that feels almost otherworldly. And honestly, a photo can't even begin to do it justice. It has this unique allure you just have to experience. And this beauty isn't just skin deep. It's grounded in some serious global importance. This isn't just some pretty spot on a map. The Central Highlands are a UNESCO World Heritage Site. And that's a big deal. It's recognized for its incredible biodiversity and cultural value. So what that really means is when you're there, you're not just a tourist. You're actually a visitor walking through a protected, living treasure. So if you really want to capture that allure, you've got to check out these two spots. First, there's Lipton Seat. You can literally stand in the exact spot where the tea baron, Sir Thomas Lipton himself, looked out over his empire. And then, oh man, then there's the Nine Arch Bridge in Ella. Watching that classic blue train just glide across those stone arches, it is a truly cinematic, once-in-a-lifetime kind of moment. But look, seeing the views from a distance is one thing. Actually walking through them, that's a whole other level. And that brings us to the Pekoe Trail. This is an adventure that has completely transformed how people connect with this incredible region. And just get a load of this number, 300 kilometers. That's the total length of this amazing trail. It's actually Sri Lanka's very first official long-distance hiking route, and it offers this deep, totally immersive journey right through the heart of tea country. Now, I know what you're thinking. 300 kilometers sounds intense. But don't let that big number intimidate you. What's so brilliant about this trail is how flexible it is. It's broken down into 22 different stages, so you can just be a day hiker and pick one stunning section to tackle. Or if you're feeling adventurous, you can go all in as a thru hiker and take on the whole epic route. See? There's an option for literally everyone. And this is really important. The whole philosophy behind this trail is about embracing this idea of slow travel. It is absolutely not a race to a finish line. The real goal here is to connect. To meet the local tea pluckers, to spot the unique wildlife, and just to breathe in and feel the rhythm of the mountains themselves. What's really cool is that as you walk these trails, you're not just moving through space, you're also traveling back in time. These are pathways through a living, breathing history that fundamentally shaped the entire identity of Sri Lanka. So let's break down how this all happened. Before tea, believe it or not, Sri Lanka was all about coffee. That was the main crop. But then this fungus just wiped out all the coffee plantations in the 1860s. Disaster, right? Well, a Scotsman named James Taylor saw an opportunity in that crisis. In 1867, he planted the very first commercial tea field, and it took off. By 1890, guys like Sir Thomas Lipton were building the huge factories that, amazingly, you can still visit today. And here's a little fun fact to help you remember that name. The father of Ceylon tea was a Scotsman named James Taylor. No, not the singer, definitely not the one you're thinking of. It's those little details that really make the history come alive, isn't it? Okay, so you're walking through a giant tea plantation. Obviously, you can't explore the tea trails without tasting the tea. So next up, let's dive into the incredible farm-to-cup experiences you can have there. And what's great is that you've got options, depending on your vibe. You can go the artisanal route and visit a place like Amba Estate. We're talking hand-rolled teas, unique tea jams, a real focus on the craft. Or you can lean right into that classic colonial atmosphere with a proper high tea. I mean, scones, cucumber sandwiches, the whole shebang, all on a perfectly manicured lawn. You can't go wrong either way. So, are you feeling inspired yet? I hope so. Good. Let's get down to the practical stuff. How do you actually make this trip happen? Here are the essential tips you absolutely need to know. First things first, where are you going to stay? You've got a couple of great options. On one hand, you could go for the ultimate splurge, staying in a restored colonial bungalow with, yes, your own butler. Or you could go for a more authentic and budget-friendly stay at a local guest house, which often comes with the most amazing home-cooked meals. All right, let's talk timing because this is absolutely key.
If you want the best hiking weather, we're talking crisp, dry days and clear blue skies, you really want to aim for December through March. And a word of warning, you'll probably want to avoid October and November. Those are the wettest months thanks to the monsoon rains.
So how do you even get up into the hills? Well, listen to this. The journey itself is a huge part of the adventure. You have to take the train. The ride from Kandy to Ella is legendary. Seriously, it's consistently ranked as one of the most beautiful train journeys in the entire world. It's the perfect way to arrive.
And finally, let's talk packing. Just a few quick essentials. First, layers. A fleece or a light jacket is a must because the temperature really drops at night. Second, and trust me on this, leech socks. If you're hiking after it rains, they are a non-negotiable lifesaver. And lastly, sun protection. Even when it feels cool, that high-altitude sun is no joke.
So what's the big takeaway here? It's that Sri Lanka's tea trails offer this incredibly rare blend of things. It's a real physical adventure, a fascinating history lesson, and an experience of pure indulgence all rolled into one. Which really just leaves one final question, doesn't it? Are you ready to trade the city smog for that cool mountain mist? Because that emerald green carpet, it's out there, and it's waiting for you.